All right, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises to YAHAWAH WA YAHAWASHI Rakah Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone who rule well. And peace and salutations to the house of David, the elect man who pushing his truth and faith and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth so we can get the hell up out of here, man. All right, this is the brother Yatazakah coming back at you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahawah Shai by Rakah Kadash. And I pray that this lesson is edifying to the sincere listeners who may hear this. All right. And I want to entitle this lesson, you working hard for Esau, but not hard for Yahawah Shai. You're sick, all right? Because that's the truth of the matter, man. All right, if you going hard in this society to keep Esau shit going, are you at work busting your ass 40, 50 plus hours a week? You know, sweating at work, making sure you pay attention to details and shit. You know, making sure you dot your T's and cross your I's. You know, making sure you are a few minutes early for work. You know, get your shirt tucked all the way in. You come to work looking like a Class A professional. You know, which it ain't nothing wrong with how you handle your business in society. You know, but if you doing all that and you not, if you going above and beyond to please Esau in your work in his workplace in your workplace. But you're not going above and beyond to please Yahawah Shai. You're some kind of special sicko, man. Or you're a special sicko because, you know, you got Jakes you'll be at the plantation. You got Jakes that uphold Esau's affairs like they getting a cut of company shares or some shit. Like okay, maybe they got a little 401k plan or a little monetary fund or something, you know. But they're upholding it like they're actually on the board or something. Like they're the chief. The chief financial officer, or the chief executive officer, you know, they're acting like they're on a directory or something, you know, at Esau shit, you know, like it was this Jake at my job, you know, at the plantation I'm currently working at, not even my job, because this is your job. That's another thing too, working for Esau's businesses and shit. That's not our job. All right, that's not our business. Our job is doing the work of Yahawah Shai by Rakah Kadash. That's our job, okay? That's just some shit that we got to do just to pay our bills to survive here in society, all right? Working at Esau, that's not your job, okay? That's just that's really slavery, you know? You got to be some kind of sick-ass person if you want to just work, you know? Nation of Israel, we weren't made to be working, man, all right? That's why I say the rich sit in a low place, man. I seen servants upon horses, you know. We're not no motherfucking servants, man. All these nations was made to serve us, you know. But we know that we're in captivity. We know that the Heavenly Father has put us in this position to work, you know. But, you know, it was this Jake at the plantation I was working at, you know what I'm saying, not to be too long-winded, whatever. He was just like, you gotta put the plastic on top of that so the dust don't get in there, you know. And I'm like, I didn't know what he was talking about because nobody told me, of course, you know. And then he was like, oh, you got to get the plastic thing to put on top of it, you know. I'm like, so what is he talking about? Yeah, the block dust. So he showed me whatever. They told me whatever, but nobody had told me. But the point is just how hard he was going. Like, nigga, you a forklift driver. You're not even you're not even the person who is going to say something. Like, you're not even the person that's going to offend if, like, this shit ain't got nothing to do with you. All you doing is dropping this shit off on the pallet, stupid nigga. You talking about some plastic that go on the top, you know? And that's how Jake is, man. You know, that's how Jake is. You know, you got Jakes in the truth who go hard like that at their jobs for Esau, but don't go hard like that for Yahawah Shai. Those, if you are like that, if you go above and beyond for Esau and his job, and you don't go above and beyond for Yahawah Shai, you're a sicko, man. You're a special type of sicko, man. You're a homeborn slave, okay? Salakia. Bear with me, Salakia. Yeah, but you're a special type of sicko because you got Jakes in the truth. You know, you got Jakes in the truth who they don't even put 3 videos up a week, you know. But they're in Esau shit going doing 50 hours a week. Like, nigga, what kind of nigga are you, man? You know? Like, what kind of nigga are you? You know? I mean, not to say that brothers is niggas, but that's some nigga shit though, man. That's some Sambo nigga shit, man. You know, you going hard for Esau, busting your back for Esau, but not doing what you're supposed to do for YAHAWASHI. And that's a lot of Jakes in the world. You got Jakes too who don't even do the work. Who don't even do the work, period. You know, don't do the work, period. Don't go out, don't do no videos. All right. But know about the truth, but don't do nothing for the truth, but go do everything and beyond for Esau to get a fucking $1 raise. Maybe if that, a 50-cent raise. You niggas are sick, man. You got some sick ass people out here, man. All right. So let's get this Hebrews, without further ado, let's get into some scripts. This is Hebrews chapter 6, verse 10. For YAHAWAH is not unrighteous to forget your work. Yeah, Esau, he's unrighteous to forget your work, man. Okay? Like I was working a job before this current job that I'm working. And I had been working there for 2 years almost, you know what I'm saying? And going hard, you know what I'm saying? Not going hard like that, but, you know, coming into work, you know what I'm saying, every day, you know what I'm saying, upholding my end of the bargain, doing my job, so to speak. And they didn't give me a raise until damn near before I was finna leave. And it was I had already been promoted, you know. So obviously I was doing my job like I was supposed to do, and I got promoted to another new position. But Esau still took damn near a year before he even gave me my raise money for my promotion, man. You know, and then as soon as some shit happened, they fired me from the job. Some shit that was kind of out of my control. You know, that's being unrighteous to forget your work. What about all the days and the hours I put in? You know what I'm saying? So you make one simple mistake, you gonna catch me up out of here for some shit that's really your fault? You know? But see, that's how Esau is. He's unrighteous to forget your work. YAHAWASHI, he's not unrighteous to forget your work, man. Or if you're giving everything you got to YAHAWASHI, you know, you might make some slip ups. You know, you might mess up. You ain't gonna be, of course, just going off out here. You know what I'm saying? But YAHAWASHI is not gonna be unrighteous to forget your work. He know if you putting in everything you got or not, man. Esau, he don't give a fuck if you putting in everything you got or not. He's unrighteous. All right. It says, for YAHAWASHI is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love, right? And your labor of love. How the hell you gonna have a labor of love towards Esau? That nigga don't love you, man. Let your kid fall sick and you gotta call off work. Okay? This nigga gonna be like, well, I need you in here. You know, that doesn't have anything to do with me. I'm sorry. I'm not the parent. If you don't get here, you know, you're gonna have to be reprimanded. Like, what the fuck? What kind of nigga are you? You know? He don't love you, but you got love for him to make sure you uphold his affairs. You know? It says, which they have showed towards his name. Yeah, that's what we're supposed to show our work and our labor of love towards the name of YAHAWASHI, not the name of one of these corporations that you work for, you know, or one of these businesses, or, you know, one of these governments, or whatever the hell you work for, because it all goes back to Esau. Esau owned all this shit, you know. So you working toward the name of Esau, basically, in labor. You laboring, you know, in love for the name of Esau. And you got Jakes, they love this shit, man. They love this shit. Make a little money, you know, get a check, you know, get some commission. You're a sicko. It says, and that ye have ministered to the saints and do minister. Yeah, it says that you have ministered to the saints and do minister. And what does that word minister means? It means to serve. All right, so we supposed to be working for our brothers, man. All right, for the nation of Israel, you know, and serving them. We're supposed to be working for Esau and serving him, you know. I mean, even it's nothing wrong with doing that, but that's not our main goal, you know. That's not our main goal, you know. It says, and we desire that every one of you do show the same diligence to the full assurance of hope unto the end. Yeah, it says, and we desire that every one of you show the same diligence to full assurance of hope unto the end, right? And we supposed to, so when you go into that word diligence, it means hard work. So you're supposed to work hard towards the ministry of YAHAWASHI, man. All right, and for the ministers of YAHAWASHI. you know, and those who are ministering, you know, to Yahawashi Mawashai, man. All right, you don't supposed to be showing due diligence to Esau, man. Fuck him, man. All right, as long as you doing what you got to do, you know what I'm saying. Yahawashi Mawashai gonna uphold you, man. Don't go above and beyond for that nigga, man. Fuck him. Fuck him and his society, man. We go above and beyond for Yahawashi Mawashai, okay? We go out. We go out. Shit. If you working 7 days a week, bro, fuck that, man. Like, I mean, straight. I know brother situations is different, but you doing that for Esau, bro, and you can't even give the time to Yahawashi Mawashai like that. Fuck Esau. I'm not putting my time for Yahawashi Mawashai over Esau, man. That's not happening, man. You know, that's like right now. I got a job. They want me to work 50 hours and shit. You know, the plantation I'm working at, they want me to work 50 plus hours, man. I'm looking for some other shit, man. I'm not finna invest my stock in this, man. Or if I can't put my videos up like I want to, man, I can't be able to have my freedom in Yahawashi Mawashai to go out multiple times if I want to. Man, fuck that. I'm not putting that at jeopardy for Esau, man. You know? And I got children, man. I got multiple children, you know? But I believe Yahawashi Mawashai ain't gonna lead me astray. I know he gonna make sure I got clothing, raiment, and shelter long as I'm working somewhere, you know? And I just gotta deal with what I gotta deal with, you know? But I ain't finna sacrifice my time for Yahawashi Mawashai for nobody or nothing. Fuck that, especially not for a paper dollar to go be subject to payments. You're wild. You're wild. As long as you got enough to take care of your bills, that's it. I don't need no above and beyond that, you know. This Sirach chapter 33, verse 17. It says, "Consider that I labored not for myself only, but for all them that seek learning," right? So you're not even just laboring for yourself. This is not just only for you to receive salvation, which, you know what I'm saying, that's a big part of it, you know, to receive a pardon from Yahawashi Mawashai for our works that we're doing, you know. So yeah, that's why we labor, of course, you know, but that's not the only reason why we do this. All right, we do this for all those that seek learning, you know, and there's plenty out there who seek and learning, man. All right. So you got to constantly be putting in the work. We got to constantly be putting in the work. You know, like right now, I got to go to this damn plantation at 3. You know, I'm not finna make sure I go above and beyond to be ready for this damn plantation and not put this video up. All right. Why? Because fuck Esau. I put Esau on the back burner for my brothers all day, man. I'm not laboring, and it's not just about me. All right. Because I could be like, oh, I did my 3 videos already. Or, you know, I went out. I'm going to go out later this week, Lord willing. You know, but it's not about that, man. It's brothers who out here seeking learning. All right. It's not all about us, man. We got to put away that selfish nature, man. Got to stop thinking about what you need and what you want. You know, you got brothers who need and want too, man. We're not just laboring for our own selves, man. You know, we laboring for the brotherhood, you know. Let's get this. Because it pisses me off a little bit, I ain't gonna lie. When I see how hard Jakes go for Esau, man. That's some sick ass shit, man. But they don't go that hard for Yahawashi Mawashai. You know. That's some nasty sick shit. Cause what is Esau gonna get you? Esau, what he gonna, that nigga, look, bro. I was working at this plantation for 2 weeks, 5 days for 12-hour days. 5 days, 12-hour days. My check was $500, not close to $500, if that, you know, for that week. So you mean to tell me I spent 60 hours damn near in this bitch, 60 hours damn near in the job. And I only get $500 for that, man. You know? Because why? Because that's the pay that he set up. Then on top of that, you know, so you working 3 to 3. You know, just speaking on my situation, I'm working 3 to 3. You know, then you get off, get home about 3:30, got a shower, rest up, you know, chill a little bit, eat some food. it's 4 o'clock in the morning. You got to go to sleep. Then on top of that, you got to wake up 4 hours later and watch children. You know what I'm saying? Then, so you ain't getting nothing but 2-3 hours of sleep. You know, get up, you know, get back to work by 3 o'clock, man. You know, be back to work by 3 o'clock. You know, that's hell, man. That's complete hell. You ain't even got time to do shit. You can't even take a shit if you want to, man. You know, so excuse my language, man. You know, you can't even go take a dump if you need to, man. You know, that's going above and beyond for Esau, bro. Above and beyond. And then you can't even drop a video, man. Hell no, I'm not doing no shit like that, man. You know, of course we know we gotta go through hell. We gotta do what we gotta do. You know, but just doing that shit just all the time, just because I can get a little overtime, or you know, I can get a little extra money. That's definitely not worth that. That little punk ass little $100, $200 extra little dollars. That's nothing, bro. That's nothing. We got the whole kingdom of heaven coming to us, man. I'd rather invest everything I got into the kingdom of heaven. Why? Because that is everything. We're gonna have planets, Lord willing, with those men, man. We're gonna have planets. You know, we're gonna have way more substance than Esau can offer us. Esau, all he can offer us is fiat paper money, man. Which that shit is collapsing. That's collapsing. Then you got the inflation just sprouting as we speak. Gas prices going up, you know, food prices going up, you know, accessories, all these different things are going up, you know. So you really, the little extra money you working hard for is just to compensate for what Esau is inflating on these prices, man. That shit is definitely not worth it, bro. You know, that's definitely not worth it. I'm not doing that, you know, and that's how we should feel in this thing, man. That's how we should feel. All right. Now, every brother's situation different. You know what I'm saying? You got to do what you got to do. I'm not, you know, it's scripture speak about how money is a defense, but guess what? Wisdom is a defense above it all, man. You know, and what you supposed to know about wisdom? You know, what is your wisdom supposed to show you that, look, working for Esau is not going to give me nothing in the long run. Working for YAHAWAH is going to give me something eternally, though, man. You know, what you putting some in your Social Security? You know, what you got a 401k plan? What you got a retirement plan? Man, this place not going on that long, man. You know, fuck all that, man. You know, this 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 58. Therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord. Let's get what abounding means. We supposed to always be abounding in the work of the Lord, not always abounding in the work of Esau. He's an asshole, man. That nigga's a complete asshole. And you be having Jake at work, just regular Jakes at work, who be upholding Esau shit, man. Just looking over their brother like, hey, you better make sure you doing this shit right. You know, you better make sure you doing this shit right. Esau, he's somewhere kicked up, making millions and billions off you niggas while you making $15 to $20 an hour, if that. You know, but niggas sell they soul for that little punk ass little money, man. You know, $15, $20. That's good money. You know what I'm saying, to be making. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that. But bro, that's not enough for me to sell my soul. Ain't nothing enough for me to sell my soul. And that's how we supposed to be as Jakes, man. Ain't none of these jobs, ain't none of this money, ain't shit Esau got going on in his society enough for us to value our time and our work for YAHAWAH. That's dead. That's dead, man. This word for abounding is G4052.
Strong's G 4052. Perisuo.
It says to exceed a fixed number of measure, right? So we supposed to be trying to go above and beyond. We supposed to do 3 videos a week. You know what I'm saying? That was the decree given from the apostle to her, which, you know what I'm saying, I agree with that. Through the spirit, I believe that was a direct order from YAHAWAH. I believe that, you know what I'm saying? Because you could do that. That's easy. Especially if you putting in 40 hours for YAHAWAH, for Esau, you can put in an hour or 2 worth of videos a week for YAHAWAH, especially if you're doing anything else outside of the work. If you coming home and watching TV and watching movies, you know, watching just complete folly like sports and shit, you know, If you make, playing the game, if you make time to do that, dealing with women, playing with your kids and stuff, which is not wrong with those things. But if you make time to do those things outside of the work of Esau, outside of you having to work for Esau, you better make sure you putting in at least an hour or two a week for YAHAWASHI. If you're not, you're sick. You're sick. And I'm not talking about just going to the highways and the byways. That's mandatory. Doing videos, that's mandatory too. But you're supposed to exceed the fixed number. So you're supposed to go out once a week. If possible, try to go out too. It ain't necessary, but always try to do more. Why not? YAHAWASHI deserve it. What YAHAWASHI deserve when he don't deserve it? When he don't deserve it? But you're supposed to do 3 videos. Try to do 4 or 5. What? YAHAWASHI don't deserve it, man? I don't get it. What's the problem here? But Esau deserve his 40 every week. Man, boy, stop. It says, to exceed a fixed number of measure, to be left over and above certain number or measure. It says to be left over or above certain number or measure. So we supposed to go above and beyond for YAHAWASHI in his work. It says to be over, to remain, to exist, or be at hand in abundance, to be great, a thing which comes in abundance or overflows unto one. Something falls to the lot of one in large measure. So we're supposed to be going hard in the work of the Lord. To redound unto, turn out abundantly, to abound, overflow, to be abundantly furnished with. Look, to excel more than exceed. Come on, man. It says we're supposed to always be excelling. So we're supposed to always be excelling and overflowing in the work of YAHAWASHI. That's always. It said, let's read it one more time. This 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 58. Therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord, YAHAWASHI. So always excelling in the work of the Lord, YAHAWASHI. That's an everyday thing. It says, for as much as they know that your labor is not in the vain in the Lord, YAHAWASHI. So our labor is not in vain in YAHAWASHI. Okay? Our labor is not in vain in YAHAWASHI. We have profit coming for us for laboring for YAHAWASHI. Now, when you labor for Esau, your labor is pretty much in vain, man. What are you getting? What are you getting? So a check, a paper check to pay your bills. That's pretty much that's vanity, man. That's that Haggai, the first chapter. He that gain of wages just to earn of wages, just gaining it to put it in a bag with holes. Just roughly paraphrasing. That's completely vain, man. That's completely vain. Let's start at 21. This is Matthew chapter 6, verse 21. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also, right? So really, when it come down to it, because that word heart means la'ah, which is your mind. So when it come down to it, really people mind is stayed upon going hard for Esau, because that's where their treasure at, man. People are really putting their treasure in Esau society, and doing the work for Esau. Why? What's the other proof for? That's where they mind at. If your mind is in doing Esau's work and going hard for Esau and getting money from Esau, that's because that's where your treasure is at. That's what you taking treasure in. It says the light of the body is the eye. Therefore, thine eye be single. If thy eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of light. Right. So if your eye is not single, your whole body not full of light. What's that darkness that's entering into your body, man? Trying to attain things from Esau. But if thine eye be evil, thy whole body shall be full of darkness. Right. So that takes away from your whole stature as a man of the Lord, man. All right. Having that a little leaven the whole lump, man. It says, but if thine eye be evil, thy whole body shall be full of darkness. If therefore the light that is in thee be darkness, how great is that darkness, right? So if you got a little bit of darkness in you, how great is that darkness, man? Like I said, a little leaven the whole lump, It says, no man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other. And I hate Esau. And I heard everything about his society. I want this place to collapse. I don't want to have to wake up and go to work ever fucking again, man. All right. So when I go to Esau shit, I go finesse and supplant my way through that shit to get my little check. And I go to fuck home, man. All right. I'm not going in that bitch sucking on nobody dick or kissing nobody asshole, you know. Salah, I'm not kissing nobody asshole, you know, kissing nobody ass to get a check, you know. It says no man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other. It says, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. Ye cannot serve Yahawah Ba'Shem Yahushua and Mammon. Yeah, you can't serve Yahawah Ba'Shem Yahushua and Mammon, man. All right, you can't do that. You got to pick one, you know. Which one you got? Because mammon, that's money. All right. So which one do you serve? Do you serve your paycheck, which is Esau, or do you serve Yahawah Ba'Shem Yahushua? Which one you serve? All right. If you go on 40 or 50 hours for a week for Yahawah Ba'Shem Yahushua, you're not putting in extra work for it's like you put in 40, 50 hours a week for Esau, you're not putting in extra work for Yahawah Ba'Shem Yahushua, then guess what? You serve mammon. You know, point blank clear. It says, therefore I say unto you, take no thought for your life, what ye shall eat or what ye shall drink, nor yet for your body, what ye shall put on. It is not the is not the life more than meat and the body more than raiment. Right. So you don't supposed to be putting thought into all that. Yahawah Ba'Shem Yahushua take care of you, man. You don't gotta go above and beyond to make sure you got all those things. Yahawah Ba'Shem Yahushua is gonna take care of you in those aspects, you know. You want to have nice things. That's cool and all. All right, but really, that shit really don't matter. That's vanity, man. That's vanity. We're going to have all the nice things we want if we put in the work for Yahawah Ba'Shem Yahushua. You know, you want to have some nice shoes, a nice car, nice clothing. You know, for what? That's vanity, man. That's vanity. You know, which is nothing wrong with that. But come on, though. We're going to get all that plus a trillion, a billion in the kingdom of heaven, man. You know, it tell you that Matthew 19, you know, Yahushua said, those who have forsaken houses, wives, you know, so on and so forth, they're going to receive 100-fold, you know. It says, behold, the fowls of the air, for they sow not, neither do they reap nor gather into barns, yet your heavenly Father feedeth them. Are ye not much better than they? Right. So we better than the fowls of the air, man. You know, think about that, man. Yahawah Ba'Shem Yahushua ain't gonna leave us destitute out here, man. We don't have to go above and beyond for Esau, man, just to get a little extra bit of crumbs, man. Yahawah Ba'Shem Yahushua gonna take care of us, man. He ain't gonna have us out here doing that shit, man. You know, let's start right here. This is Sirach chapter 38, verse 24. The wisdom of a learned man cometh by opportunity of leisure, and he that have little business shall become wise. Woo! And wisdom is the bringing forth of a kingdom. You know, just roughly paraphrase. I think that's Wisdom of Solomon, the 8th chapter, or Wisdom of Solomon, the 7th chapter. You know, it speak about how wisdom bringeth forth a kingdom, man. Okay, so it says you have an opportunity of leisure. You know. That's how you get more wisdom, you know. And he that have little business shall become wise. So you're supposed to try to separate yourself from the business of Esau more and more. Why? So you can gain more and more wisdom. You know, it says, how can he get wisdom that holdeth the plow and that glorieth in the gold, that driveth oxen and is occupied in the labors and whose talk is of bullets? Right? Because if you constantly going hard for working and laboring in this world, you ain't gonna have time to labor for Yahawah Ba'Shem Yahushua. You got to put that labor in the way so you can have time to grow within the spirit of Yahawah Ba'Shem Yahushua. It says, he giveth his mind to furrows and is diligent to give the kind fodder. So every carpenter and workmaster that laboreth night and day, and they that cut and grave seals and are diligent to make great variety, and give themselves to counterfeit imagery and to watch to finish a work. And this speaking about guys who, you know, like go hard for the laboring of this world, man. You know, make sure they perfect their craft and their labors of the world. It says, the smith also sitteth by the anvil and considering the ironwork. The vapor of the fire wasteth his flesh, and he fighteth with the heat of the furnace. The noise of the hammer and the anvil is ever in his ears, and his eyes look still upon the patter of the thing that he maketh. He setteth his mind to finish his work, and watcheth to polish it perfectly. So doth the potter sitting at his work and turning the wheel about with his feet, who is always carefully set at his work, and maketh all his work by number. He fashioneth the clay with his arm, and boweth down the strength before his feet. He applied himself to lead it over, and he is diligent to make clean the furnace. All these trust in their hands, and everyone is wise in his work. Without these cannot a city be inhabited, and they shall not dwell where they will go, where they will, nor go up and down. It says, they shall not be sought for in public council, nor sit high in the congregation. They shall not sit on judge's seat, nor understanding sentence of judgment. They cannot declare justice and judgment, and they shall not be found where parables are spoken, but they will maintain the state of the world, and their desire is in the work of their craft. Right, so they're not gonna get that's their consolation, basically, you know, and that's complete hell, man. It's complete hell, just upholding esau society, but you don't have no peace. So you can get you're not even getting a piece of the pie in esau society doing that shit, but you making sure you uphold his society and keep it straight. So, you know, but you're not going to get any piece of the spiritual piece of the pie. All right, because that's where you give your mind over to. That's what you give your labor over to and your work over to, man. All right, perfecting the craft of esau society, man. All right, and it's no future in that, man. There's no future in that. You don't know what the hell is going on. You know, you can't break down the scripture. You know, you don't know what's to come. All you do is just uphold esau society. And you ask a lot of people at their job, like, do they know what's going on in the news, or ask them about geopolitics or prophecy? They don't know what the hell is going on. Why? Because especially someone who go hard for esau, man, them niggas all they do is work, eat, shit, and sleep. You know, that's all they do. Then on their out time, try to drink a beer or smoke a blunt to wash the pain away. You know, they don't know what the hell is going on in society, in affairs. This St. John chapter 6, verse 27. Labor not for the meat which perisheth, but for the meat which endureth unto everlasting life, which the Son of Man shall give unto you. For him have YAHAWAH the Father sealed. Right, so we're supposed to labor for the meat that endureth into everlasting life. All right, which is the ministry of YAHAWAH, you know. So I got a couple little time left. I got to start getting ready for the damn plantation. This is sick. This is sick, you know. See me, I'm gonna throw some water on my face. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna throw some clothes on, and I'm gonna get the hell out the door. I'm gonna get there at 3 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna go in that bitch, and I'm gonna supplant all day, get my shit, and go home. You know, I'm not finna put aside my video for Esau. Fuck him. Fuck him. This Psalm chapter 127 verse 1. Except the Lord YAHAWAH build the house, they labor in vain that build it. Except the Lord YAHAWAH keep the city, the watchman walketh but in vain. Right. So, you know, you making sure the affairs of the city straight, you know, that everyone can inhabit the city and everything is okay. This society can keep running. But ultimately, unless YAHAWAH built it, that bitch ain't gonna keep going. And that's America. This place is finished. All right. This Isaiah chapter 66, 55 verse 2. Wherefore do ye spend money for that which is not bread, and ye labor for that which satisfieth not? Hearken diligently unto me, and eat ye that which is good, and let your soul delight itself in fatness. Right. And so that's all you gotta do is hearken diligently unto YAHAWAH, and your soul will delight in fatness, man. All right. That's nothing. You know, this you hearken diligently unto Esau to get a promotion. You know, you're a sicko. You're a sicko. And you're not going hard for YAHAWAH, you're going to get your ass knocked off. All right? And that's a 2/3 mind state. That's what 2/3 niggas do. You know? They go hard for Esau. you know, at work, fucking going crazy, sweating and shit. You know what I'm saying? For Esau, got the whole get up on, got grade A gloves and a skull cap, you know, in there busting their back for Esau, you know, trimming, shaving their damn beard off and shit. Whole bunch of sick perverseness for Esau, you know, to get a check or hopefully in a year or two get a promotion, you know, or get hired on permanently or, you know, get a 50 cent to $1 raise. That's not fatness. Fuck all that, man. You know? So with that, man, I pray through the spirit and power of YAHAWAH edifying. I want to give our praises to YAHAWAH WA YAHAWASHI, Rakah Kadash. Double honors to the apostle and elders of great millstone rule well. And peace and salutations to the house of David, the elect man pushing his truth and faith and sincerity. Shalom to the elect.